Hi, it's Hazel, and welcome to my channel. I am doing a book haul video. Well, no, let me correct that. I'm doing a video about books, and I don't know whether I'm going to categorize, I don't know which playlist I'm going to put it into, whether this will become a What's in My Bookcase part of that series, or whether this becomes a thrifting series. To be honest, I'm not familiar enough with YouTube to know if I can put the same video in two different playlists. If that's a possibility, maybe I'll do it that way. Anyway, I was on a recent junket here in the province and scored a lot of books at a variety of places. And of course, paid antique mall prices for some of them and dollar a book prices for other of them. There are far too many to do in one video, so that's why I'm dividing it up. And this is a really kind of random, loosey-goosey way that I've done it, in that I just I just kind of picked for this one, I just kind of picked size as the criterion. And I threw in a couple of my Bookhouse books just because I would have covered this in my kids' book Sunday on What's in My Bookcase. Anyway, enough talk. Let's begin. Okay, so you can see this one has a 99-cent price on it. And the reason I kind of chose, well, here, let's maybe make some room. Give these guys their due. I want to keep the best for last, I would say. Anyway, not that there's anything wrong with any of these choices. Okay, this one is called Perfect Pairs, and you can see it's sort of glamour, Hollywood glamour type thing. A photographic celebration, a gift book from Hallmark. Anyway, the reason I thought it was worth the dollar excuse me, is because you can't get anything for $1. It has quotes, it has sewn signatures, it has these black and white glamour shots, and it's a cute size. I should pull out my ruler because I'll probably want to, excuse me, be measuring several things. So just under 5 by, so it's about 5 by 5. Probably a bit of glare for you because these this is silver in color, so there's even glare for me. At some angles I can't see a darn thing. But anyway, I can see possibilities here. Oh, Rock Hudson Indoors Day. So that's just a great novelty type thing. This one is called The Quotable Woman. And again, long before Google, long before websites and or I should say long before the internet and digitized websites and databases of quotes and so on, I had a pretty significant collection of quote books of all sizes and descriptions. This one I said is called The Quotable Woman. It's another petite book. It is 1991. Pages are matte and nice. There are some, I suppose, yes, little caricature type faces at the chapter headings. Bonus. And, of course, quotes. So, love it, love it, love it. Now, who's this? Call that. Catherine Mansfield. Anna Pavlova. Marie Curie. So, oh, and look how nice that index is. Tiny little font, man. Maybe a 0.6. Anyway, lovely. Even this book jacket could be used because it's not all plasticky. Okay, along a similar vein, another sort of gift type book, great at any age. Who did what from age 1 to 100. Embossed numbers on here. I hope you can see that. Another gift book from Hallmark. And I don't know if I bought this to repurpose or if I bought this to give myself hope and inspiration. I feel like I'm late to the game, to the junk journaling game. But clearly there are, age by age by age, there are several entries talking about what has been accomplished by various people. Oh, and a bookmark. Oh, some sort of a bookmark, architecture in Dubai. I'm not 91, but that just opened to this page. So, again, sewn binding, I can see value in that both as a read and to repurpose. This one is one of those kind of padded covers. I don't know how this Hummingbird is attached, but you can bet that I can rip him out of there. It's got a ribbon bookmark, and it is obviously, well, it's 2012, bit glossy, nice fonts on the dates, and all of these little images that could be cut out and used to embellish, you know, little quotes as well. So again, for $1, I think the possibilities are definitely here. And this book too is, well, 7 1/4 by roughly 5 1/2. Okay, let's just have a quick boo at these guys. They are far newer than any of the other ones I have. They are, as you can see, mint condition. I don't have any with these white covers. This one is called Through the Gate. Oh, it kind of almost looks like nobody has opened it before. I did not pay $4. Okay, the most recent date in here is 1971. But even so, that's 50-some years ago. And the illustrations are no less gorgeous than those from the 20s. The font seems maybe bigger than before, but again, so between the paper, between the fussy cuts that can be done, this was another huge score. This one is called Up One Pair of Stairs. Another gorgeous cover. Look at, they have matching dresses. Dolly and girl. Same thing. Doesn't look like any of these pages have been flipped. The spine hasn't been cracked even. I mean, I don't know. Is it just me? But I love that color scheme that they've used in a lot of these books. Okay, I've got 4 more to go. How should I do this? These are, okay. This one, I paid $1 for. Oh, I paid $1 for each of those. I'm remembering now where I got it. This has this little paper, like, dust jacket. This, I believe, is German. Can't read it, so don't know for sure. I think this is a hymnal. And it is 1953. But look how nice. So there's a bit of music. There's a lot of text. Well, I guess maybe it's not a hymnal, because there's not enough music in there for it to be that, but I don't know. Anyway, I clearly can't read it. I won't be reading it. And what is this fuzzy stuff here? Okay. Oh, a couple of different ribbon bookmarks. So again, I think a really nice score. I suppose I could Google that and see what comes up, but again, for my purposes, it doesn't really matter. Okay, this. Now, have you ever wanted to install your own toilet? Or, well, I guess it's not so much that, it's the roughing in. So it's almost earlier than that. It's how much space you need to allow. So for instance, I know that the building code now says that you have to allow at least 36 inches of space, like 36 inches wide, for access for a toilet. So I bought it because, oh, I see, it's 1968, just because of the schematic drawings that are in here and tables like that. Oh, hey, a urinal. You want to put in a urinal? I got the info that you need. Sink, laundry tubs, recess tub, countertop lavatory. Of course, that was before all the la-di-da stuff that we have now. That was just a plain old sink. Wall hung lavatory. Anyway, I thought that was cool. And again, $1. Okay, it's a toss-up between which of these two is more gorgeous. And I have to say, both of them are old enough that I can digitize them and be putting together some kits in my, in my Etsy shop. 1906 on this one. It's called Hodgson's Practical Bungalows and Cottages. Excuse me. Chicago, Illinois. Okay, so what we have here is the house and the floor plan. So you could flip through this book, and notice it's a hardcover book, embossed cover. You could pick your plan, and you could, I guess, order the plans from that place in Chicago. But here are the basic layouts. So this one, house design number 2082, was 23 feet wide and 29 feet 3 inches long. Oh, they don't allow prices. Okay, this one is a cottage design. It says the cost of this cottage is from $1,800 to $2,000. Woohoo! It's 28 feet wide and 49.5 feet long. So you can buy a couch for $1,800 these days. Oh, this is a bigger one. This is a 2-story. So the cost of this is between $4,500 and $4,700. But I just love this so much. So I will be, like I say, selecting some of these and some of these, and obviously putting them into kit form. Let's see what size these pages are. So basically it's going to be 5 by 7 probably. 5 by 7.5. So cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, and some tables here. So, okay, blueprint. Oh, so this is the price of the blueprint. So you could get blueprints for, see, the lowest price I see here is $5. The highest is 15 so far. Oh, 25 and 30. So, yeah. And essentially, mint. Mint, mint. Okay, and this is the last one. Now, this is called Distance Tables Across the Continent, J. Disternal, 1871. And there, it's a little bit embossed. It is like a cloth cover. It's just, well, not quite 6 1/4 by 4 3/4. Tiny. Here a little bit of damage, but hey, 1871, my goodness. So, Traveler's Pocket Companion. This was, I gather, to know how long, like to get mileages or whatever, using the railways in the United States and Canada. With useful information relating to steamship lines, telegraph lines, etc. What else can I tell you here? Great lines of travel across the continent. So it's got, you know, a little introduction. It's got some contents. A few pages of principal cities in the U.S. Distance to foreign ports, New York and New Orleans by water. Okay, so if you would have been coming from, say, New York to Halifax, which is on the Canadian East Coast, 612 miles from New York, 2,500 from New Orleans. If you wanted to go to Naples, that would have been 4,300 from New York and 5,700 plus from New Orleans. Okay. So distances from Chicago and St. Louis by the most direct routes. So, okay, so again, you're coming to Canada, you're going to Toronto, 510 from Chicago, 723 from St. Louis. Now, does it say how? Not really. Okay, here, New York to Chicago, Illinois by railway, 900 miles, 1.5 days. If you wanted to go from Hong Kong to Calcutta, which, is now Bombay, I guess, by steamship, it's 3,500 miles and it's 14 days. Oh, if you went around the world, you'd make 23,750 miles. It would take you 79 days. You would be going 5,100 miles by rail and more than 18,500 by steamship. Cool information. Altitudes and distances. Condensed tables. And this is sufficiently aged and ratty that it's just perfect. Okay, I guess I should have checked to see what all this is, but again, we can't read this page by page. But the part that I find even more, okay, the number of fonts on this page alone, fonts and sizes of fonts, like, cool. And I can scan this, guys, and I can put together a digital for you. Anyway, so then there's some more of this kind of cute little train. These kind of little images. Look at this page. Some more tables. Okay, what are we talking about here? Railways in the United States. railroads in the United States. Then we have these sort of paragraphs of text. Tonnage, 1870. Anyway, okay, let's see what this is about. The Great Trunk Railways of the United States and Canada with their connection, blah, 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 blah. I guess a bit of description about the different rail lines. So these paragraphs of description. Look at the size of that font, people. You might have to watch this on your 72-inch TV to see that. But I think that the highlight of this are pages like this. I didn't even see this. So I guess that shows, well, they're not really, well, I guess they are berths because they have the curtain there, but sort of these beds here, these seats here are benches. But look at all of these. Page after page. Again, were they trying to use every font in the book? Whatever existed in 1870? Pages like this, to me, are just incredible. And again, if I scan this and it's got that chunk missing, you'll know it's authentic, man. Here it almost seems like they're trying to sell land. Cheyenne, Omaha. A little map. Route of the Northern Pacific Railway and its connections. So, of course, in 1870, my province did not even exist. I don't know. Could that be that Winnipeg, or I mean that British Columbia did? And I see they got Manitoba there. Alberta and Saskatchewan became provinces in 1905, so I don't know. Forgot that history. Want to be a little delicate here. As you can see now, we're getting into some pictures of buildings. That's a hotel. That's a hotel. Chicago. That one's in Missouri. This is some sort, oh, that's an life insurance logo, I guess. And that is it, my lovelies. So, thank you for joining me. Again, kind of an oddball way of showing this maybe. Again, I don't know. This could appear in one or two different places. There will be more videos. I have much more to show you. And I'm going to start taping those next few videos right after this one. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you choose to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of this good content. Thanks. Bye.